This is Once Upon a City live. Freezing rain warning in effect in the Greater Toronto area, and I am by Bay Street and Cumberland, just outside of Yorkville, to show you what this freezing rain is all about. It just started raining here in downtown Toronto 2 minutes ago, guys. 2 minutes ago. So let's get moving here. The rain is coming down. Freezing rain in Toronto, guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe freezing rain? Hey, how's it going, James Cash? First in the chat today. Happy New Year to you, James. January 6th. I'm going to be walking in this mess. It just started raining, guys. I got my umbrella ready to go. Hope your new year has started off well, James Cash. Compton in the house. Hey, how's it going, Dale? Happy New Year. And I am standing here, guys, because I'm having my last anxiety stick before I start walking. As you can see, the rain is coming down. It's supposed to be between 1 to 5 millimeters, turning to ice, maybe rain and hail and snow flurries. We will see, guys. We will see. And I got my trusty umbrella with me today, guys. And I'm going to need it. Let me get back under here. I think I need it. I think I need it right now. And it's the mother of all umbrellas here, guys. The mother of all umbrellas here in Toronto for this freezing rain warning. Sorry if I'm buffering, guys. This little pocket here, I might be buffering. Stand by. Stand by. Opening up the umbrella. There we go, guys. There we are. And looking south from me here is Bay and Bloor. But I'm not going to be walking that way, guys. I'm going to walk a little north up Bay first. In Yorkville, the rain is coming down. Not too many folks walking around with umbrellas like me. And I've got my trusty shoes on, my non-slip shoes, guys. So don't worry about me falling just yet. I beat you to it, James. I beat you to it. I got my trusty shoes on. Hopefully. As I walk north on Bay Street, guys, hitting Yorkville on this freezing rain warning here in the city of Toronto, Canada. Hey, how's it going, Dave? Good to see ya. You're next on the hit list, are you, Dave, for that freezing rain? Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year. We are 2026 now. Freezing rain today, guys. I don't mind it too much. It was a bit warm this morning when I had to go out. To the convenience store, and all the convenience stores were closed, which shocked the crap out of me. Apparently convenience stores don't open till 11 in the morning in my neighborhood. This is news to me. I have the day off. I'm gonna walk a little bit north here, guys. You can hear the wind. The temperature does feel like it has dropped since this morning. As I walk north through Yorkville right now, I'm on the outer edges of Yorkville. The rain just started a couple of minutes ago. I was hanging around because they said the rain was going to start at around 12:42. Apparently, it's going to be lasting us until early evening, supposed to end around 6 and then turn to slippery, icy conditions. A lot of school buses and schools have shut down in the Greater Toronto area or are anticipating bus delays, school bus delays. Damn, it's cold. I don't know what happened. I was feeling okay. I was feeling warm. Now I'm freezing. Looking south down Bay Street, guys. I'm going to start walking west now. Got my trusty umbrella. Not too much foot traffic happening right now. I bet a number of folks who had to work today are using the underground paths, and there are many of them in Toronto, so you can escape any type of weather condition if you work in the downtown core by taking the underground paths. I generally don't walk in this area of Yorkville. The rain's really coming down now, guys. What are they doing here? They're going to be demolishing that area? Those are some old homes there in Yorkville. Looks like they are all boarded up. This one's boarded up too. Like I said, I haven't been in this area in a while. North of the outer edges of Yorkville. I don't know what happened here. But they're definitely doing something with these older buildings. As I walk through the rain, the freezing rain morning, and in fact, in the Greater Toronto area, just started a few minutes ago in the downtown core where I am right now in Yorkville. And thank you everyone so much for joining. I do have the day off from work, so that's why I'm able to get out here today. Lucky me. Until I slip. Well, these two, they don't mind the rain at all. How about I go check them out? No traffic. They're having a coffee in peace. This is oh, I thought this was a coffee place. Personal injury lawyers. Hey, how's it going, Dave Jeffrey? Good to see you, my friend. Nasty. And this rain just started a few minutes ago, guys, and it didn't just come in light. It just all of a sudden the skies opened up and boom, the rain started. It's freezing out right now, and earlier today it felt pretty warm out. I was just in a little tank top and my winter coat. Now I'm all bundled up for this hot mess that the Greater Toronto area is anticipating as the rain begins. Here in Yorkville. Not too many people have umbrellas. I see one person walking with an umbrella over there. I got an umbrella, of course. Let's cut through Yorkville Village here. I don't generally go through this area. Let me know if I'm buffering. got the mother of all umbrellas today. Let's cut through this little area here. I wonder if it's outside. Negative. Yorkville Village. I gotta go downstairs and then upstairs. Okay, that's fine, I'll do it. Shish kebab, I'm trapped. Oh wait, here's an exit here, guys. Hey, how's it going, Kitty MC Canada? Happy New Year, Kitty. I am out in the middle of the day, the freezing rain warning in effect in the greater Toronto area, guys. And I am checking it out here in Yorkville. We are expecting anywhere between 1 and 5 millimeters of rain that will be turning to ice. Yeah, I know. Hey, how's it going, Carl? Caesar? And anyone else who's joined this day, Happy New Year to everybody, and welcome back to live streaming Once Upon a City here in Toronto. Seeing how many people actually brought an umbrella today. I know a lot of people don't like to carry umbrellas. I myself hate carrying an umbrella, but today it is a must. Let me see if I've missed anybody. I hate missing people. So good to see you, Caesar. Happy New Year, Caesar. Dirtweed, good afternoon. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much. I'm in Yorkville, guys. I'm going to stay on Bloor today. I'm not going downtown. They still got some Christmas decor up here in Yorkville, shockingly. Perhaps they're taking that down after the rain subsides. Yikes, my umbrella and my gimbal. My hands are full. I'll let you know when the sidewalk starts to feel icy. Right now, guys, it's just wet. There's no ice yet. But I did mention that the temperature does feel like it's dropping a bit as we head into the afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, here in Toronto. The Hazelton Hotel to my right, one of the bougie sort of hotels, uppity up hotels here. I do believe Mark McEwen resides in this building. He is a well-known chef, and he used to have a few grocery stores in the city called McEwen's, but he had to shut down the one on Yonge and Bloor just because he wasn't getting enough foot traffic. But now that the government is demanding that folks have to return to work who work for city services and the public, I read in the paper that there'll be a lot of resignations if only a lot of these folks who've had the privilege, I would say, of working from home are tickled pink. They got to get up like the rest of us and head into a job. I would love to stay home. I would love to work from home. That would be ideal for people like me. I could stay in my PJs all day too. Hey, how's it going, Growing Serenity? Good to see ya. Happy New Year, Growing Serenity. I'm thinking I need to put another set of gloves on, guys. My hands are already cold, and I'm actually quite shocked that I'm freezing already. Let me turn this baby around and find my gloves. This is a little statue here. Let me turn this around for a moment, guys, and put on my gloves. I have my fingerless gloves on, but my hands are already turning red from the wetness. So perhaps I should put these gloves on too, or I'm gonna freeze. Yikes. Okay, there we go, guys. I got my gloves on here in Yorkville where it is raining. And the wind is picking up. My umbrella. This is one of my more solid umbrellas. In fact, it's my last one. I think you guys know I lose umbrellas like they're going out of style here, but he flipped this. Okay. Just keep walking. There's somebody with an umbrella. Somebody was thinking ahead today. Looking east into Yorkville. I'm going to make my way over to Bloor Street. Quite an interesting. I never come this way when I'm live streaming, but that is one heck of a bench there, guys. Look how long it is. So yeah, for sure, Growing Serenity. I definitely have my my non-slip shoes on. They're my work shoes. I was gonna come out in my boots today, but I was like, I need that non-slip sort of grip. Right now, the sidewalk is just wet, guys, but as the temperature drops into the early evening, conditions are going to get treacherous. And perhaps if you don't have to come out, you probably should stay home. As I walk south here on Avenue Road. What is this? One of those ghost bikes. Oh, the wind's really picking up here. I hope I'm not going to be walking against the wind as I walk west on Bloor, but let me have a feel for this as I look east along Bloor Street here in Yorkville. Freezing rain warning in effect for the Greater Toronto area. And the rain just began a few minutes ago, guys, here in downtown Toronto where I'm walking on Tuesday. There is the ROM. Let me flip this up a bit, guys. Oh, it's starting to rain hard in St. Catharines. Hey, how's it going, Jeff? Happy New Year. Yeah, St. Catharines is probably getting it right now too, eh, Dirtweed? And thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on this freezing rain warning day in the city as I walk west along Bloor. I just cut through Yorkville. And now I am getting hot again. They're fixing up the ROM over there, one of the most prominent museums here in Toronto, if not Canada. I would say this little area here along Bloor Street is predominantly the University of Toronto campus sort of area. The U of T occupies a lot of space south of us here on Bloor. Sorry if I'm slow to the punch on chats, guys, because I have my hands full. I am holding an umbrella and the mother of all gimbals. Yeah, you know, that's always worrisome, growing Serenity, because if anyone was living in Toronto or in the Greater Toronto area a few years back, I can't remember what year it was it 2013, the ice storm, where everyone lost power in Toronto because of the rain and ice, and we lost hydro for a few days, some of us. So that's always a concern. Anytime they do a freezing rain warning, I always like to charge up all my devices and my backup charger in the event I lose power, which is frequent where I live because the old infrastructure, and I live right by a ravine where I think they have the main hydro box as I look at U of T campus across the street there, guys. Now, the rain has subsided a tiny bit here, but I'm gonna walk. There is Philosopher's Walk across the street. Hey, how's it going, basketball maven? Everyone, I'm not sure everyone hates that building. Are you talking about the Royal Ontario Museum? I think it's quite an interesting looking structure, but I did read how a lot of folks weren't happy with the design of the Royal Ontario Museum, but nonetheless, they are doing something to that building. I haven't really researched what they're doing, but it is under redevelopment right now at the Royal Ontario Museum here on Bloor Street. Yeah, perhaps, Carl. I tried to get my weather sources from weather sources I generally trust, and they give you the weather update per hour. So they were almost dead on with the timing of the rain. I did hang around Yorkville for about 10 minutes. I thought the rain was going to start at 12:42. But the sidewalk isn't that slippery yet, but I do feel salt. So my impression is a lot of people who own these businesses have anticipated rain, so they've put down some salt ahead of this potential skating rink we're going to have here in Toronto. Across the street from me here, guys, is Varsity Stadium, the University of Toronto. Gonna keep walking west along Bloor. What are they doing to that library? Or building? Some people are really enjoying this from what I'm watching here on the street. I mean, there's not too many people walking around with umbrellas. Mind you, I am basically on the University of Toronto campus. They occupy a lot of the space, and generally students don't carry umbrellas, nor do they feel the cold.
Oh my God, that's a...
And the rain is supposed to continue until 6 this evening, guys. So like I said, if you don't need to go out, stay in. Oh, competition sales, eh, Carl? Yeah, exactly, Growing Serenity. Hey, how's it going, Rampad? Happy New Year to you too, Steven. Sorry, guys, I'm just going through the chats. And everyone else who's joined today, thank you so much. What are they doing there? Is that a new addition to this building? The batter bus. Can't get badder than that. Oh, the wind. Hey, how's it going, Ricky Marshall? Thank you for popping in, Ricky Marshall. Much appreciated. So I am in the west, not the far west end of the city, guys, but I am on Bloor Street, heading west on this freezing rain warning day, anticipating the conditions will get worse, but you never know. Like Carl said, perhaps the rain will come and fade away. And there is a Bata Shoe Museum across the street. Perhaps across the street. Looking south along St. George Street, and there's the Robards building, the U of T library. Almost fell into a hole. And I've never been inside the Bata Shoe Museum, guys, but it's been here for 30 years apparently. And I've never been inside. That's interesting. Not a big shoe person. I'm more practical. Like, when I buy shoes, they gotta be comfortable. I don't care how ugly they look. But back in the day, yeah, everybody wore their Jordans, that's for sure. I was big on that too when I was younger. I had to have Nikes or Jordans or whatever popular shoe. That's an interesting shoe there, guys. outside of the Bata Shoe Museum here at St. George and Bloor Street in Toronto. Never been inside, and apparently they're celebrating their 30th year. Take care, Ricky, Marshall. No way, kitty. Yeah, we're pretty lucky. We're pretty lucky. With all the privileges we have in Canada now, and folks used to have to go without hydro and the luxury of a bathtub and shower. We take it all for granted now, don't we, kitty? The rain's coming down again. Freezing rain warning here in Toronto. Walking along Bloor Street West. Let's see how nasty this can get, guys. Let's see how nasty this can get. The weather, not me. The weather, not me, guys. Look, this is David Ackerall. They've been renovating or redeveloping that church forever. I think I did a video on it a few years ago, and they're still working on it. This church here on the corner of Huron and Bloor Street West. Look up. And when they do redevelop this church here in Toronto, guys, they're going to be reopening the church. The church will be at the lower level of this new condominium they have here. This is the U of T campus. School's back in effect. The kids, well, the younger people went back to school the other day. And in Toronto, in Ontario, and Canada, the government has told public workers they have to come back to the office to work. And I think that can only help small businesses to have people back and foot traffic back as I jaywalk here, or just caught the light. I think it can only help. I know the Toronto transit system is still suffering post-pandemic. They don't have the ridership they need. So this might help everybody to have people back in the office. But nonetheless, a lot of the people who've been asked to come back to the office are tickled pink, pickly tickly. And apparently there might be resignations and new job openings in the public sector. So that's something to look forward to for new grads of the University of Toronto, where I am right now. And we still have people on bikes. Impressive. Oh, you buy shoes once a year, Carl? Happy New Year to you too, Nature Explorer. Hope all is well. Might block my camera here a bit, guys. I don't want to get somebody on camera. And I have arrived here on Spadina Avenue. And at one time they actually were considering putting an expressway right here on Spadina, guys. But that was abandoned because of the uproar looking north here on Spadina. Shit, it's windy. Gonna throw my hood on, guys. Let me flip this baby around. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on my first live of 2026, and I think I'm sweating a bit. Thank you so much for your super sticker, Claire. Much appreciated. And Happy New Year to everybody. James Cash, much appreciated, sir, for being first in the chat. To all my mods, Happy New Year. And to everyone else who's joined in on this live freezing rain Tuesday afternoon walk in the city. Much appreciated, everybody. And Claire, thank you so much for your generosity. I got my hands full with my umbrella, guys. As I continue walking west along Bloor. Where I end up is anybody's guess, but hopefully I finish the stream standing upright and don't slip. Look at that puddle already. Damn. Still raining, guys. When I started the stream, it was really coming down. It since has subsided. There are plans to build a condo here at the Metro at Walmer and Bloor Street West. We'll see how that goes here. Oh, that's an interesting mural that I've never seen. Outside of this church. Trinity St. Paul's. As the rain comes down in the city, the sidewalks are still okay, guys. They're still okay. It is wet, but hasn't frozen over yet.
Yeah. There's no emergency across level.
Ain't too bad out. It's okay right about now. Got our puddles there as the rain accumulates, expecting anywhere between 1 and 5 millimeters. Dirt Weed said he's already getting hit in St. Catharines. Got this bookstore here, BMV Books. One of the biggest bookstores, I would say, in Toronto, here on Bloor Street West. 2011 winner. This place has been here for some time, guys. It won an award back in 2011 for best bookstore in the city. Exactly, Growing Serenity. It gets pretty dark and dismal in January and February, like you said. It gets quiet and cold on your last video. Check her out, Growing Serenity. This is the Boutique Value Village, guys. Where apparently they have really bougie sort of secondhand clothes in there, but I've been in there twice and I don't know. If you're interested, come check it out if you live in the city. Otherwise, you're not missing anything if you don't. I'm in the Bloor Annex neighborhood now, guys. Here, freezing rain, apparently. Freezing rain warning here in Toronto. And some wind. Yeah, I can imagine, Growing Serenity. Definitely. I really like those outtakes. I don't want to give away your video of the other day, but I really enjoyed those outtakes. And Leo is so sweet. It's a cutie. Just sitting there waiting to eat. There you go. Another person on their bike. The puddles are accumulating here on Bloor, and I wonder if it's that the sewers are blocked. Pretty good dog, Growing Serenity, I tell you. Like, at least he's waiting for your, for you to give him permission. There's another little bookstore down there, guys, here on Bloor. That's kind of funny, guys. We don't bite. Come on in. What is this place? Sharpening. It's the knifeware store. I guess they sell knives and sharpen knives in there. Knifeware on Bloor. Dirty Bird is gone, but their mural remains. It was a sandwich place here at Bathurst and Bloor, but I guess they packed up and they're out of here. This will be the future home of Common Sort. I don't know what that is. A clothing store? Lee's Palace right here, guys. Yeah, that's a great idea, Dirtweed, because I think that's what it is. The snow's melting and blocking the sewer system here. These little grates in the ground collect all the water, and if they're blocked, the puddles will form. Not too bad, guys. I'm actually was expecting a little bit more rain, but I think you're right, Carl. It's settled down quite a bit. Coming up on Koreatown here on Bathurst and Bloor Street, freezing rain warning in effect in the Greater Toronto area where I am walking. Oh, this is one of my favorite murals, guys. I'm going to stop and show you because rarely do I get to come out during the day and see everything in the light. This is definitely one of my favorites, though. This little fishy jumping out of the water. Yeah, that one's so cool. I really enjoyed that one when I do see it growing, Serenity. And thank you everyone so much for joining in on this live Tuesday walk. Freezing rain warning in effect here in the Toronto and Greater Toronto region. We are anticipating anywhere between 1 to 5 millimeters of mixed precipitation, starting with rain, and then as the temperature drops in the city, you can expect slippery conditions. So be careful out there, guys, if you have to go out this evening. I'm curious when they're going to open up this street here. It's been closed off to the public for quite some time now. This is the corner where Honest Ed's used to be a famous bargain shop, and the owner, Ed Mervish, I do believe, his son sold the building, and they have this condo here now where the old Honest Ed's bargain shop used to be, as the wind picks up. But this street here, this Mervish Village Street, this is where Honest Ed's used to hold his birthday parties. And he give away a lot of free stuff like hot dogs and such. And there used to be a bridge right here where you could cross over in his bargain shop department store, which encompassed the whole block as the wind picks up. I'm fighting with this umbrella, guys. I'm going to walk through Koreatown, but let's have a look at this street. Hopefully they open this street back up to the public sometime in 2026, the new year. Happy New Year to everybody. Who's joined? Yeah, this is the street they have had closed off for quite a while now. Oh, it's getting slippery here, guys. Definitely slippery here. Let's have a look over this fence. can't wait till they open up this street again. This used to be like a bohemian sort of street known as Mervish Village, where Honest Edge used to encompass this whole block here. But there were also a lot of bohemian stores like arts and bookstores and cafes along this stretch that have since disappeared from this part of Toronto. Hey, how's it going, Patrick? Yeah, it's not too bad. There is a freezing rain warning in effect as I walk through Toronto, but it's not too bad yet. But if you have little people at school, they're suggesting that the buses are, if they are running school buses and such, that you'll be waiting for your little ones. And I'm not sure what the status of the Toronto transit system is. But anytime we have potential for severe weather, you can anticipate that the Toronto transit system might be delayed as well. Must be another sewer blockage here. Hey, how's it going, Growing Serenity? Happy New Year to you, 2026. Not too many bikes out today. We get a couple of folks on their bikes, but climb back over this little place here. They do have some nice vintage finds in here. It's called Ed's Mercantile. And they got a little Raggedy Ann doll there. And I bought an old tin here a couple of years ago. I'm a tin collector myself, but Muskoka, look back. There's a DVD, guys. Don't see that anymore.
Repainting the steps, but I don't think repainting the steps.
As I walk through Koreatown, there's a barber shop here, Mr. No. One of my favorite neighborhoods in the city, guys. I love this neighborhood. Koreatown. Oh, they were canceled this morning? School buses, Growing Serenity? Thank you so much for joining Travel with Lisa MH. Check her out, guys. She is such a great content creator, guys, and such a nice person, as a number of the people on my channel are. And I thank you guys so much for joining me this afternoon in Toronto. Tuesday walk, freezing rain warning. I love the mac and cheese bites, guys. I had those back a few months ago, and they are the best. Mac and cheese bites here in Koreatown. They're like deep fried in bread and mac and cheese in the middle. Just delicious. And the rain seems to be picking up again. I started this stream almost an hour ago when the rain started over at Bay and Bloor. Mary Brown's Chicken. One of the few Mary Brown's chickens in the city here. Perhaps I'll test them out one of these days. I haven't been to Mary Brown's since grade 8, if you can believe that, grade 8. Perhaps a number of shops might close early tonight due to the weather conditions, but we'll see. What's this? And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to continue walking west here, guys, along Koreatown, one of my favorite neighborhoods. It still has that old feeling to it. Like, there's still a lot of mom and pop shops here. And not too much redevelopment yet. Because I know Toronto is constantly changing. But this is one of the few neighborhoods that has remained very similar to what it looked like back in the day. That's a cute little toy. And apparently Toronto seems to be having massive issues. Our Premier Doug Ford started the new year with a bang, apparently. Transferring our recycling, which used to be it was being taken care of by the public sector, and it has since been transferred to the private sector, and pickups are few and far between already, guys. So shame on you, Mr. Premier. Let's get that recycling. And honestly, I don't even trust that they're recycling the private sector. And I'm big on recycling, guys. I'm big on recycling. Like, I hate throwing things in the garbage. I loathe it. Hopefully they can get that together, because I saw a news story the other day where people were in neighborhoods and they're recycling bins. Like those ones across the street, and I need to zoom in, but my gloves are on. But in any event, those big blue bins are still sitting on the street because nobody came by to pick them up. And then the CEO of the new privatized recycling pickup program here in Toronto gave some spiel about, oh, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. We'll do better. Well, this contract's been in effect for a number of years, perhaps. And you know what? Get our recycling. And I don't even trust that they're going to recycle it properly. But that's just my 2 cents, guys. And what do I know? As I walk through Koreatown. Thank you so much, Growing Serenity. Much appreciated. I can make time for you. Travel with Lisa MH. Just let me know. And I would definitely meet up with you. No worries. Just let me know when you'll be back in town. Sorry if I missed chats there, guys. When I go on rants, I'm kind of... No worries, kitty. Take your time. Sorry about that, guys, if I was missing chats. Definitely Travel with Lisa. Would love to meet up with you. Travel with Lisa MH. She will be returning to Canada. I think she resides in Britain. And she puts out a lot of travel videos, guys. And I did catch a couple of the last videos. Travel with Lisa MH. She did visit the historic location of Laura Secord. And tells the history of Bloor Street, guys, and her trip to Vancouver with Hidden Jackpots, Adam C. Travel with Lisa MH. Still not slippery, guys. It's wet, but not icy. I do have an umbrella today for this freezing rain warning in effect in Toronto. Thank you for joining, Claire, and for your super chat. Much appreciated. I'm going to be switching things up this year, guys. I'm not sure I'll be able to do my live Friday nights this year. Might switch things up. We'll see. I'm generally a creature of habit, though, so we'll see. Baskin Robbins across the street. Anybody want an ice cream in the freezing rain? These older buildings are so beautiful. Just the architecture of them. They don't make them like this anymore here on the corner of Bloor Street West and Christie. Yikes, slow down there, buddy. You know what, guys? I'm going to walk down to College. I'm going to walk along this little side street here, just off of Bloor Street West and Christie Pitts. I'm going to walk down Grace Street. What a nice name, Grace Street here in Toronto. Freezing morning. Rain warning in effect here in the city as I walk Tuesday afternoon. Well, there's a little book, a little nook book. What's inside there? Too bad the glass is missing. The books are going to get all wet. Yeah, how about I walk over to Harvard Village, which is south of Koreatown. I'm going to make my way over to Harvard Village along this side street here. What park is this? We still have some snow on the ground from yesterday. We got a bit of light snow yesterday. It was quite fluffy. I went out in it and it was quite pleasant, actually. What park is this? Making my way over to Harvard Village, guys. Oh, a little bit of rain accumulation here. I'm gonna have to do my fancy dance work here. Very peaceful little park here on Grace Street. Nice little park, actually. I don't even know the name of it. Got nice little toboggan hills there. Yeah, exactly, Growing Serenity. And I don't think I've ever seen this park before. Oh, yikes. Is that an off-leash dog park over there, perhaps? Looking at this park, you wouldn't even think you're in the city. Thank you so much, Andre. Much appreciated from Brazil. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everyone who has joined me on this Tuesday afternoon walk. Freezing rain warning in effect. It's not too bad out, though. It's not too bad out. As I come upon Harvard Street. I see a school bus coming now, guys. They said there might be some delays for school buses due to the mixed precipitation we're having here up until 6 o'clock this evening in Toronto. You can expect anywhere between 1 to 5 millimeters of mixed precipitation of rain, ice, snow, and the conditions might get really slippery on the sidewalks and roads. I think I'm going to walk east again here on Harvard Street in Harbor Village. And if you live in the Greater Toronto area, there is a potential for a power outage. You can see one of those hydro workers doing his good work right here in this hydro box. I want to bang him. I'm gonna walk east. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at that fence, guys. Isn't that sweet? Icy here. Yikes. Fighting the wind. Fighting the wind, I think. Yikes. Those are some nice houses here. Some nice older bungalows here on Clinton Street. I'm just going to stop and have a look at them. Oh, shit. I just walked through that water. Yeah, that's an old home. Look at the outside of it. Massive puddle there. I'm gonna have to navigate this mess. As I walk through Harbor Village, get a load of this, guys. Look at the Lego on this. Or whatever this is. It's quite creative on this pole here. Look at this. Wow, that is quite creative. That must have taken them forever to do. And they even had time to wrap yarn around this bike post. Very creative. Oh, this is the people who are now responsible for the recycling in the city, guys. And there's their number there. So you're supposed to call that number if they've left your recycling bin. But apparently there's a couple of neighborhoods in the city where they're not picking up recyclables in the city right now. Because Doug Ford transferred the recycling program from public to a private organization. And they've dropped the ball already. We're only on January 6th. Hopefully they can figure it out. Here is OJJJ's Variety. I think that store needs one more J. Harbor Collegiate across the street on this freezing rain. Happy New Year to you too, our boomer. I'm just out sussing out the situation here on Tuesday afternoon, guys. Seeing, I think they were, I'm thinking they were being overly cautious in terms of the freezing rain warning, but perhaps I'm out too soon. That is beautiful, guys, this large mural here in Harbor Village. Freezing rain, a little bit of wind. If you don't have to go out, don't. As I walk around the city with the mother of all gimbals and an umbrella that probably weighs more than me. Yeah, it's so beautiful, that little bear. It was a massive street art. Walking against the wind and rain here, guys. Haven't fallen yet. But I do believe the ice is starting to form on some of these sidewalks. So if you do have to go out, be very careful, guys. I think that's one of those laneway homes they're building over there. Little Italy is to my right. I'm just going to keep walking east though along Harbor Village. Lots of bike lanes along these side streets. Oh, mommy. I think I'm on. Oh, well. Just plowed through it. Oh my God. Perhaps I shouldn't plow through it. It's quite deep. Some slush and ice, freezing rain warning, and affecting the Greater Toronto area as I walk on the bike path. And I hate doing it, but not too many people riding bikes this afternoon. In Harbor Village is where I am now. Coming up on Bathurst. Well, this is an old building. Oh my God. Yikes. Yikes. MJ, Happy New Year to you too. And for everyone else who's joined me, Dave in Bangor, Maine, James Cash, special shout out to George Howard from Chicago. Happy New Year to you, sir. Kitty MC Canada and everyone else who's joined today. Thank you guys so much. And Growing Serenity, Travel with Lisa MH. I am in Harbor Village with the rain. Yikes. Yikes. man, I really got to hold this stream. There's some more street art if you walk south here. Oh, that's cute. Wonder if I can tie up my shoe momentarily here, guys. Let me park my gimbal down for a second and see if I can tie up my shoe on this freezing day. Freezing rain warning in effect here in Toronto. Knotted it today, but apparently these shoes, another reason why I hate shoelaces. Okay, there we go. All good. Sorry about that, guys. Exactly. Nothing like I never hurt myself on anything but myself. I tell you, see you, my friend. And Dave in Bangor, Maine said they are anticipating the freezing rain headed his way, perhaps headed south of the border here in Canada where I'm walking. Through Harbour Village. Oh, negative. Oh, my shoe. Undone again, guys. Undone again. And I don't want to tie it up again. As the rain accumulates here in the city. And I started this stream over at Bay and Bloor when the freezing rain started here in Toronto. Will be in effect. Wasn't that cute? It will be in effect till 6 o'clock apparently. That is quite the mural happening there, guys. So cute. It's much better where you are, eh, George? Good to hear that, sir. And Happy New Year to you and to everyone who's joined. I'm going to walk down this laneway here, because I'm seeing one of those laneway homes. And the city did a real big push to... Oh, shoot. Look at all this ice and snow here, guys. The city did a big push to create more laneway homes. So basically, somebody turned their garage into a home. And we have one right here. But it never really took off. Is that a home, too? Well, it looks like one laneway home, perhaps. But this one here is actually a laneway home, the way they built it here. Oh, that's a nice one, too. That's a nice one. And there's a lot of street art down this route here where all the garages are. So how about I just walk down here for a moment? Harbour Village, where I just walked through. My shoes come undone again. I'm thinking that might be a sign. Oh, this one's still here. I was here a few years ago and Some of the artwork still remains here in this laneway in Harbor Village, just off of Harbor Village. See if I can walk down this alley of art. My overall impression of the freezing rain warning is it's okay right now, guys, but as the temperature drops into the early evening and later on, I anticipate it's going to be icier. Perhaps some Toronto content creator will be out showing you the weather conditions, but it will not be me, guys. It will not be me. Let me find a spot here. Thank you to everyone who's joined. Oh, look at this little water puddle here. That's a hot mess, isn't it? The rain is picking up. It looks like we're getting some ice now, ice pellets. Where am I going to tie my shoe? There's a laundromat across the street. Wonder if it's being manned or if I can pop in there and dry myself off a touch and tie up this godforsaken shoe. An odd little street, isn't it? There's a little laundromat right here on the corner. Oh, there's somebody in there. I don't think they'll appreciate me live. Harbor Village, guys, and tie up my shoe again. I feel like I'm 5 years old. I'm going to put my umbrella there. Hopefully it doesn't fall over, knock everything down. Give me one moment, guys. Thank you everyone so much for joining me on this Wednesday live, or not Wednesday, sorry, Tuesday live walk. Freezing rain warning in effect here in Toronto, Canada. And my umbrella's gonna blow away, guys. There you go. Hopefully it sticks this time, guys. Hopefully my shoe sticks this time. Yeah, exactly, Carl. It's huge. It's huge. Okay, now we're getting the lake effect on the sidewalks, guys. The rain's coming down. It's been raining since I started this stream over an hour and a half ago. Here in Harbor Village. Freezing rain warning in effect in the Greater Toronto area. And no doubt the conditions are only going to get a hell of a lot worse as the afternoon turns into early evening. The rain is feeling a bit heavier than when I started the stream, so how about I stick around for a little bit longer? Back over to Bloor Street. And I'll head south. That's interesting. A door that takes you to the backyard. Yeah, exactly, Carl. Just hop into a bathing suit and perhaps go down to the lake and have a nice polar bear swim. Walking south on Bloor Street towards college. Oh, I'm surprised these big murals here are still here on Bathurst. These ones are beautiful too on this house. There's Batman. But this one here, she's so hauntingly beautiful. Look at this one, and it's still here too. Exactly, Carl, exactly. And thank you for thinking of me, Carl. Ooh. That was a massive splash coming from there. We got a crossing guard here. I guess the little people are going to be getting out of school shortly. King Edward Public School to my left. That crossing guard's serious. It's a way to stop traffic. Good on him. Or her. Ooh, the little people are definitely going to get wet when they get out of school today. How's it going? Henry goes around. I generally don't swim in the lake in Toronto anymore, Carl. I haven't for over a decade. And although a lot of the lakes do get a blue flag for cleanliness, I'm afraid to swim in the lake. Let me turn my camera around, guys. Little people coming. So I'm just going to stand here and let the little people go. I haven't swam in the lake, in Lake Ontario in close to 10 years, Carl. So I'll stick my feet in it, but I am afraid to stick anything more than my feet, even though we do have blue lake flags, which suggests that the lakes are clean to swim in the summer. And I'm coming up on Bathurst and College, just across from Sneaky D's. Make a left here along College. As the rain comes down in Toronto, the little people are coming out. People are going to be getting out of work shortly. Oh yeah, I definitely see the rain turning into ice. It's definitely going to be a bit of a skating rink shortly. Look at this mess. Domino's Pizza, one of my favorite places to get pizza, and the stuffed crust Parmesan is the best, guys. It is my favorite. Parmesan cheese in the crust, it is just so, really hits the spot. Sal's Tattoos. And I think that is a wrap for me and my walk today, guys. I feel as though I have shown you the gist of what's happening here in Toronto, Canada right now. Oh, mommy, rain. Freezing rain warning in effect. The rain is supposed to subside around 6 o'clock this evening, guys, but it might be treacherous in terms of driving and walking, so stay safe. Thank you to all of my moderators. Thank you, Claire, for your generosity, and James Cash. To all of my Double Dam members, thank you guys so much. Travel with Lisa MH and Paul Jameson. Growing Serenity, thank you so much for joining in. And everyone else for joining in. Much appreciated, everybody. There's some pigs over there. Thank you, Jeff. Henry goes around, and everyone else who's joined in this afternoon. I am a hot mess from that walk, guys. A hot mess from that walk. Thank you to everyone who joined in this afternoon. Freezing rain warning in effect in Toronto. It will keep raining, but I'm shutting this baby down, guys. I'm shutting this baby down here in Toronto. Thank you everyone so much for joining in on this live stream. Dave in Bangor, Maine, George Howard from Chicago, Kitty MZ, Dale, Jeff. Take care, George. And thank you everyone so much for joining this afternoon. If you live in Toronto, be careful out there tonight. Stay safe. And thank you everyone so much. Happy New Year 2026, guys. 2026. Can you believe it? Take care, Kitty. Yikes. Have a good afternoon, everybody. A safe afternoon and a good evening. Take care, everybody.